What's up, everyone? This is episode 42 of the Djying Actually podcast. I'm here with Tiger, who's my guest for today, or rather, I'm his guest because I pulled through to his studio today and I'm getting tatted up, as you can imagine. I'm in for some bit of pain, but it is what it is. Tiger's a tattoo artist. I actually know him through a friend and I got my first tattoo with him. So today we're going to be handling my second tattoo. And I just wanted to bring you guys along to get to know the guy better and actually learn more about him as a person. And also showcase some of his work, just in case you guys are also interested in coming through and getting yourself tatted up. Tiger, how's it, brother?
I'm good. You?
I'm good, man. Just anxious for the pain.
What pain?
The expensive pain. That's what we call it. Yeah, but I'm happy to be here for another tattoo. How's things been?
Likewise, man. Things have been looking up. Now, growth has its own trials and tribulations, but we keep going, keep pushing.
Nice.
No regrets, enjoying it, settled there.
That's great, man. So for anyone who's actually interested in tattooing, just take them through your story, how you got interested in this and where the passion comes from.
So basically, I feel like this found me more than I found it. So how it all started, I've always been drawing more on that since I was a kid.
Okay.
And I was at grade 8. School holidays at that stayed up the road from my street. He was like one of those, homeschool engineers. Could fix a phone, could fix a PC, could fix anything.
Nice.
So he had his own makeshift tattoo machine. And he always wanted a tattoo of a pit bull. I think DMX at the time was his biggest inspiration. So he always wanted a tattoo of a pit bull. So he eventually bought himself a pit bull. Or probably stole one out.
Yeah.
And then he asked me if I could draw that pit bull. So we took a picture of it, drew it on paper. Initially, someone else was going to do the tat. He just wanted me to do the whole stencil for it.
All right.
And he saw how quickly and effortlessly I drew the whole picture very accurately as well, to his satisfaction.
All right.
And he asked in exchange for my work, he'll give me the tattoo machine only on one condition, that I actually do the tattoo, because he doesn't think the other guy's going to do a good job.
Nice.
So I was like, okay, cool, challenge accepted, let's go for it. Taught me how the whole thing works. He showed me the ins and outs of this whole machine. And then, we started out basically with the outline, because I didn't know how to shape actually. So we just did the outline, waited for it to heal. A few weeks later, he came back for some shading, but he came back with people. So he's been marketing with telling me bodies, and I do all these times, and I didn't know what's happening. Even half of it, it's just a one pound back in his chest.
Yeah.
So people were happy. They saw my work, my designs, my sketches, and people would, instead of telling me what I do, they would pick something from my sketches.
Nice.
So it showed me that, there's a lot of trust in my craft. And so I had to juggle that, school. I was learning how to DJ at the time as well, which is ironic, but there's niggas here.
Nice.
And so it was something I do on weekends, school holidays, until I was in grade 11.
Also, this happened when you were very young.
High school, bruh. So I've been doing this since 2003.
Wow. Yeah, that's a long time.
It's been what, 20
22.
21 years.
21.
Almost 22 years.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, and it's never ever felt like work. It always feels like you're sharing your craft with people that actually pay you, and you actually get to learn a lot about people as you meet them in conversation. Yeah. So a few years later, ended up finishing school. I moved to staying in Lobo. So that's the. So I eventually moved aside to here north to my granny, and I was chilling with the Jets, and one day I just started thinking, this thing I used to do for another back in the day too. How about I actually start taking it seriously? And I present myself as a sexual artist, yet see how many people actually like, and every weekend or say that hardly ever got time to be my husband. But I wasn't complaining because I would take care of myself, very lucky, shadow much, to maintain to me. So almost and I told her that, you can use your passion as a source of income as well. The only thing you have to do is learn the disciplines and then also learn the theory behind it, where it comes from, where it's going, how you can do it effectively. And the one thing that's taking apart from me, any the other tattoo artist that I knew around the past back in the day, was my ability to do either my cover and freehand work. Because most artists were downloading designs off the internet, printing it as is, just tracing over the lines.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the freehand aspect. It differentiates
more custom
with a tattoo artist and a tattooist. That's why I decided to have a section studio now that we call it. So that's a different, almost easy and creative. It's not downloaded or found. And then if you come on a page off of the internet, we change it so that it's yours, it's unique. Don't buy anyone with the same exact tattoo missing. So yeah, couple of years later, we finally did branding, registered, turn it into an actual brand. We'll try different things from a game to clothing. Some things work, some things fail. So it's all part of the processing. But the main thing is always to keep the main thing as the main thing, saturate.
So the name Black Crystal came around that time when you were realizing the branding of it.
So that was actually, so back to that piece right there, okay, the name was specifically for. So the name was Black Crystal. So the logo that I have was her only tattoo.
So
she was the only person who once said, start making it in the section and think of as well as a possession. So we raised heavens and we raised it and decided why not. And so the whole name and everything, it's actually in her honor. And when she ended up passing away, she never even got to see what Black Crystal Ink Studio would become. So each and every day, man, it's not paying me to think for an idea that she had. That I never even saw the way she saw at the time.
That's true, man. Yeah, honestly, man, this is a great way to honor someone, man, that you care about and share time with,
Yeah.
And to watch this take shape.
Yeah.
It's a great thing, man. So you touched on something about DJing. Learning how to DJ.
Yeah.
How did you fit that into what you do?
So at the time, I was still probably 310. proper system, turntables, speakers, amps, mixers, the works.
Yeah.
And obviously as a time to go affordability, you got the basics.
Yeah.
And I had this other friend from Sabon Janism. I have this friend from Djying where I was a team. We used to be the same grade at the time. So he'd always invite me out to party to the stuff, say come DJ and whatnot. So hardly ever took him that serious.
Yeah.
And then the one time we had, it was an after party for something that was happening at our school. And we ended up disappearing, going to the East End. And this brother right here was the driver.
Okay.
So we're going to some event. I think he was DJing there. You were DJing there, huh?
Pro.
Yeah. It was some school's matric dance after party. And I think he was DJing there. So I was like, I've seen this guy started before. And only to realize that actually stayed less than 10 minutes away from each other.
All right.
So started hooking up more with him. He had a studio at the school. So, gave me a few lessons about mixing. And as a time, for me, a DJ only played house. We the first guys to actually show me that you could actually mix a lot of genres together.
Nice.
Introduce me to big people and like your Kid Funks,
Yeah.
And I ended up being inspired to actually join this whole academy. Basically, that's me with helped in the state. So I wanted to do the production side of the music as well. So obviously the DJing was a night thing, that film was a day thing. So I didn't really struggle much juggling those together.
Yeah.
Sometimes I tattoo at the event where I'm DJing as well. Sometimes I DJ at the event where I went just to go tattoo.
That's great.
So they all link.
Yeah.
You look at art, you look.
Yeah, that's always how it's been,
Oh,
graffiti and tattoos are these very little okay, nice. I'm glad you found that balance early on and how to actually handle all these things. Because some passion stuff like they stay the bombers and things
the green side, and when you tell them to do
really, yeah, that's true. So, what's been the inspiration that's kept you going over the years?
Over the years, it's always been, you see, the one thing is that I'm an introvert. I never just go out there and start conversation with a stranger. Yeah. But in my line of work, you meet different people each and every single day, and you learn something from everyone. And whether they are aware that they're teaching you something or not, but I hate something from English one. And so it's always been that one thing that always keeps me going back. Every morning I always tell myself I want to do a dedicated so I just don't know why I do it today. I want to learn something new to you. And you look back and you 2 years without feeling like you're doing something you're not enjoying. They do say find what you love, you also love what you do. Never work a day in your life. And so it's one of those things. It's like second nature.
Yeah. I mean, that's a sweet spot.
And pray.
Trusting, passion, and you're the
right. The never was better word I would say this is a tease
Yeah, not a lot of people get that, and
yeah,
but it found you early on.
Very early.
And some people have to bump into a couple of walls.
Exactly.
But sometimes really what you have to do hasn't been invented yet. Thus we're spending today doing a podcast and it only became popular now.
This is the first tour.
You know that's those names. You know what I'm saying? So I get where the journey's been going. So what do you feel is next for you? Not in terms of moving away from this, but where do you see all the things you have your family progressing to?
There's two goals. Firstly, giving back, teaching the young kids how to tattoo, the ones that are interested in art and stuff, so that there's less criminals out there, less bad. The other one, after teaching a lot of people, franchise. I honestly love to see it from problems to problems. You can't into the country and having it be an international brand one day. That's the one good team I've always had.
Then take up forward or I would do it all day. Second 10 minutes now for you. One more red church yourself. Nice.
So how do you relax apart from when you're not doing this, when you're not DJing? How do you relax? We might have something in common right now.
Well, apart from the obvious, I always go back to music, man.
What?
Music, spending time with my young one, my daughter, family, just catching up with friends. Lately, I've been trying to learn different skills, and taking spinning, racing.
Oh, I've never.
Breaking stereotypes.
Learning how to chess and stuff, all these new things, and they help you relax the mind while you stimulate the mind at the same time.
Nice. How's the swimming going? I know when it comes to
alive, bro. On the hit, so it's going well. I'm enjoying it, but I didn't actually think you think swimming is an exercise. Well, like a full body workout.
But then,
Better than being at the gym. Taking out heavy stuff. Yeah, I'm enjoying this.
it definitely does have its benefits, And then when we spoke earlier, you said something about culinary stuff as well.
Yeah.
You seem to be someone that's trying to turn every stone.
Definitely, man. It's one of the new skills I've been pushing myself to learn, basic classes for now.
Yeah.
I'll see it at a later stage. Take it as far as you can. Who knows, maybe one day I might be a certified chef. But it's basically my love for food and my love for art. Because cooking is an art.
Yeah, true.
All your flavors are a different paint patterns and stuff. It's just a matter of knowing what blends with what and pairing stuff,
Nice. So if you could create a future, would in that future be something where it's a restaurant where people are getting tattooed and you're out there cooking while the people you get tattooed are tattooing people all over the day?
Exactly that. It's going to be a one-stop shop, a restaurant, barber shop, nail shop, salon.
Yeah, DJs playing the ladies.
DJs in the background, everything.
Sounds like a vibe. Sounds like something up there.
One of those shops where you just park there in the morning and you leave because it's late, not supposed to watch.
Yeah. And you probably come in the morning and leave the following morning.
You can.
That'll be crazy, man.
Probably good.
So what has been the challenge in you getting to where you are in all your crafts? What is it that you face that you feel like you could share, that could perhaps not really create a shortcut, but for someone who's looking to venture into these avenues that you've been to, should look out for?
Basically, don't depend on anyone. Push yourself as much as you can. Balance as well. As much as you work hard, you need to rest hard as well. To make time for family, social life. You need a private life as well. So a lot of people drown themselves in making money and forget to be humans again. So it's always important not to lose yourself, because at your very last day, on your deathbed, your money's not gonna matter. It's the So it's balance. Balance has always been my favorite challenge. That's why I always try and do different things. You know, and even with racing, just the race being act point. Be something that can't be done and actually be that really door. Yeah. And so, yeah, as a creative, obviously, you always have problems with, you know, feeding habits, passion, you know, you are like, I mean, yeah, the lifestyle is a little important, so you need to pick your friends very well. Mm-hmm. You don't want bad influences around you because it'll cut your career very short. There's a lot of temptation in this industry. There's women, there's drugs, there's alcohol. You need to have a backbone. You need to know how to say no. You need to know when to leave the party. And just know yourself, man. Know what to try out, what not to even take off trying. Basically, discipline. Because besides it being fun, you have clients that you need to be professional with at all time.
Regardless where the tattoo is situated.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. And what has been the most challenging tattoo you've taken?
Challenging one. So, first time I ever painted a white shirt in my their skin was much softer than ours.
Oh.
And
I didn't know.
That's you. Yeah, so I had to learn right there and there without them noticing that I've never worked on that type of skin texture before. So it taught me how to be more patient. You're not gonna get very dark lines off the first line. You need to be patient, build your tones up, shade in a very different technique. Now, not the same way you shade on our skin, because our skin is quite stronger, and melanin is richer, so it's very easy to hide whatever areas you made through your shading. So with other skin tones, it's very hard to hide any areas you need. So the aim here is to strive not to make mistakes. Besides, you know, we'll always be human, we'll always make mistakes, but try and not make it
like
one of the
big
things.
Mistakes or those blunders you can't hide.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. And then what about the house music? What is not the house music, the DJ? You said we had a convo a bit earlier on where it's like we think DJing is house, but there's more.
Well, I thought DJing was just house because, you know, growing up in Galaxy, that's all you're exposed to. Yeah. See a DJ, it's a high feature. It's like sports-wise.
Yeah.
These skis, your main sport, that's the sport.
If you play anything else.
To be exposed to cricket,
like some of us played rugby. And why?
For us, that was like
why?
Yeah, if you went to a white school, you were there. You know, rugby in black school.
Yeah, it got easy to read that's that.
Exactly.
What?
So with DJing house, I always fell in love with how the things and how it made me feel, how where we go to an event. You know, your usual street parties, there's always bound to be a fight.
Yeah.
But whenever there's deep house here, it's like everyone's
great.
No one's even thinking of arguing. So I love the everything brought, you know. And I think now the power that we had behind the take, you know, he's like God at the party. So he controls when everyone stays, when everyone drinks, when everyone's born.
Interesting.
So I definitely wanted to be a part of that. But the main reason is just mainly because I couldn't dance, man. So there's a thing other people dance.
You gotta give back trauma.
Yeah. And I was fortunate enough to meet this guy who we had like a lot of one-on-ones playing at different events. He'd be the hip-hop head, I'd be the house head.
Diamond.
you know, and we were always different wherever we were.
Yeah.
Always the two different DJs because everyone else would be predictable. We know what they play.
Yeah.
You know. And in most parties, I'd always see the guys tired.
Yeah.
So they actually made it very fun to feel the trade.
Nice. I was going to be hard to believe. I was thinking.
Oh, yeah.
And one thing I really noticed as a DJ from Berlin playing there. And no one was stepping on each other on the dance floor. Everyone sort of had like their personal space. You know, it was such a chill vibe.
It's a trip.
It's something different, you know, and since you are in some kind of trance, I also appreciate
The vibe reminded me. So I think that's why you connect with it. Now that's more of a way of life than the sitting on the X.
So yeah, let's touch on me scene. What haven't we touched on? Cards.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
So you just a VW guy or?
I got to see I was raised by a VW fanatic.
My dad has always been a VW guy.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense.
He's always been into German cars, but he's collected special VWs over the years. My first car was a VW. So I've always loved how easy it is to maintain. You know, you start working much with the VW, you know. It's one of those trademarks as a guy. So
Yeah.
once you start living up, you need to get yourself your own car. You know, obviously at the young age, there aren't a lot of cars will be available to others are weak friends, so the best thing to be able to go for me personally,
Yeah. It became that.
VW is always the closest word.
So where can people find you? If people are interested in checking out your work.
So the studio is located Protea North, Soweto. You can find me on Instagram, Black Crystal Inc. Facebook, Black Crystal Inc. Tattoo Studio. Twitter as well, Black Crystal Inc. You know, my numbers are 072-893-1001. That's 072-893-1001. You can WhatsApp, drop a text, call, anything. Always ready.
So what are the services that you offer specifically?
Tattooing, black and gray mostly, cover up, patch up,
Custom tattoos.
recently started doing piercing.
When we do our house calls at specific pricing as well, distances as well. We do pop-ups here and there. So yeah, we do photography as well, in DJing. Hey, there's a lot.
All right, you guys are that.
As long as it's art, we do it.
If you're interested in elevating your art,
Like Crystal Acres of City.
we out.
Thank you, man.
Cheers.
Good.